Hi, how are you? This is Paul Fink, and today I'm going to talk about another topic to help you to achieve your goal. And the reason I talk about so many things about the achieving goal and the method and the strategy is because we actually know that motivation is only temporary. So in order to having the continuous motivation, we have to have a goal and we have to have a way to keep us continuing to motivate. Um, the motivation basically is it's not just once. I hope it's once. I can just take a shower and the rest of my life I don't have to take any shower. I can just brush my teeth once and don't have to brush for the rest of my life. So hopefully that's happen, but it doesn't work that way. So that's why I have thinking about different strategies to help my subscriber like you to achieve your goal because I may give you this and that, test the action plan, but you don't actually do it, and that um, will be useless. So this is just a diagram I want to share with you, which is I used for a while. Um, on and off, and I just recently prepared this video and just modify, and I call teddy bear diagram because it looks like teddy bear, so you will see that. So basically I try to say is how to create own destiny with teddy bear diagram, and because life will pay for what you want. Because um, I remember I went to the gas station. I see um, an old age man, probably uh, 50 something, and he come to me, and I thinking I was putting my adding the gas. It's come to me. I think probably you want some money, maybe $1 or something. And the beggar come to me and say, "Sir, can I have $1?" So what you think you attract. So I'm not sure I'm gonna reward this behavior because obviously I can see the place he have a lot of alcohol over there. So I guess I give him money, probably go buy alcohol instead of trying to, you know, um, build yourself, do the right thing. So, but because I want to help people. I don't really. And lots of times, I see some people ask for money. Sometimes I don't think they probably going to use that for the good way, but because there's current situation and we are humans, so that's why I give money. So I ask, is that $1 all you want? I'm just prepared to kind of um, show him that what I'm thinking. So, and the baker said, "Yes, sir, just $1." So I say, "Oh, okay." So I grab my wallet, and my wallet definitely had a lot of bill, actually more than $1, and couple of them. And I just I take the cash out. You don't want to do that, in front of people. Actually, don't build rapport because I saw this beggar is, and by the way, there are people actually around me in the gas station. It's daytime, so I do this, and he sees some higher bill, but I take $1 and give to this unfortunate man, and he take $1 and look at my wallet and look at me, and he say, "You a strange person." So so I'm just trying to say is life will pay for what you want. If you just want $1, you will get $1. So this is what I coming from. That's why. So what do you really want? We all know we have the conscious and subconscious mind. Our action is coming from our subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind entirely download from the past and current experience recorded in this conscious mind. So why I'm talking about conscious subconscious after I talk about life will pay what you want. Because a lot of people, they might be say, no, no, I want more than $1. No, I want 10,000, I want 100,000, I want a million, I want 10 million, I want 1 billion. So those actually are from your conscious mind, because your conscious mind is the way you speak. Because you speak something outside here, see, you operate in the conscious mind. But whatever, sometimes think about this, your conscious mind is keep repeating, and sometimes in certain stage you have your subconscious mind there, which is can respond even without thinking. So sometimes subconscious mind is good, and you actually impress your conscious mind is good, impresses subconscious mind, and so your action unconsciously will become good. You don't have to pretend. And sometimes you keep pressing the bad stuff into the subconscious mind, and when there is a moment like you see something you're not happy with about your kids, or you see something you disagree with your spouse, then at that moment you will respond with your subconscious, because you haven't think about it. You just respond, reflex. So everything that you prepare and you respond is from your subconscious mind, and every is from your conscious mind. I'm sorry, prepare and response from your conscious mind, and everything you are unprepared and just respond just like that is from your subconscious mind. And that is very important. Why? Because in order to make the change, we need to control our subconscious mind, so it will create the positive subconscious mind we want. Because we always say think positive, but the problem is think positive, you still require thinking. A lot of time our life doesn't allow me to think. We just respond just like that in the fraction of a second. So since our life responds just like that, that's why we want to make sure we have a good subconscious mind code, so we can respond positively. And that is true key for the motivation. And here I want to show you how to build the good subconscious mind. Here's a diagram would help you to remind me of this principle. I call the teddy bear success diagram. So first I want to explain some terminologies. Your goal, your destiny, how do you want to be in your life, and the state that is mean your physiology, like a posture, breathe, body tension, way I see, that's my current state. Focus is your visualization, is the thing that you visualize in your mind and set a given moment. And ritual is a formula of you create certain states of given time. For example, I now sitting straight, I'm in the motivation mode because I'm positive mode, I'm creating this video. And what is my ritual? So my ritual is, first, I need to breathe deeply, relax. Second, I actually sit very straight and only have a chair. Okay, you probably can see if I have a chair. And make sure I have a chair. And my ritual, three, you could have a different step. So ritual is I'll use my right hand, say ooch ooch. Okay, maybe I won't say that loud, but in my mind I'll just sometimes do right hand like this. You don't see that. So this could be the ritual for me to create a sitting motivation state. And sometimes when you wake up, for example, you wake up to the sitting on bed and you feel tired, like, oh man, I wake up, first you wake up tired is because you don't have a you know you don't have a goal that you set up last night, or you don't read a good book which is help you to thinking during the night, or just say plain easy way to do that is you don't have a ritual to help you go into that peace state instantly. So just like people have frustration have a state called frustration. First you have to look down and shoulder kind of shrunk like that, and you have to be talked like blah, 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 feel so lousy. So everything have a ritual, including good and bad. So the ingredient in ingredient of you to do certain expression or posture as Richard. Anchor. Anchor says like this, which, okay, or something like that. A trigger moment for helping you to emphasize, remember the picture of what you want to accomplish. So it could be trigger your states as well. But just for this diagram, I use primarily for visualizing. But when I first learned this from the motivation speakers, this actually is it's just a tool for you to actually remember your P states, including your states and including your uh, uh, ritual actually together. So, but here I'm using more for my ritual. I just like that, and I will remind me to image the picture of success for me instead of frustration, me, right? But we all know that we're gonna get frustration sometime in our life. Well, many times, the more success you are, more frustration you are. So, successful people is the one actually able to handle frustration and turn frustration to fascination. Right, so here is a diagram, table diagram. Okay, so basically, above this line is conscious mind, and behind this line, everything including body is subconscious mind. And why I draw this diagram, it looks like teddy bear, so I say teddy bear diagram. And you can see subconscious mind connecting to a body. So your action unconsciously is actually controlled by your subconscious mind. So another word is your reflection, reaction is from subconscious mind. And you could do some actions. Say, for example, you have to pretend something. That's from your conscious mind. And the problem is when you're driving, someone just drive in front of you and cause you almost get an accident, and you're gonna respond like, "Oh, that's so fascinating." Of course, now it depends on your subconscious. If your subconscious mind is training to do that, you will say that. But most people will say something right, read between the line. So most of our direct response of action is from our subconscious mind. And so here is conscious, and here in the bottom is subconscious control the action. So our conscious actually impress everything to a subconscious mind. So we first have a goal, and the reason I put goal part of in conscious, another part in subconscious mind. Actually, you don't have to be more in conscious and less in subconscious, even though diagram looks like more conscious, but it should be equal, kind of like in half. What I'm trying to say is goal, when you impress to your subconscious mind, it becomes your goal in subconscious. So how do we actually impress our goal to the subconscious mind? It's using our states, physiology, and our focus, visualization. And your physiology can be helped by creating your ritual, the 1, 2, 3, what do you do? And your focus created by your anchor, just like this would show, yes. So the first thing is a goal, which is the center of the nose of the teddy bear, okay? Without the goal, we won't be able to go anywhere, just like a car without a steering wheel. And the goal is driven by our physical states and our focus or visual at this moment. And our physical state is then emphasized by the ritual, and which is our routine to create the states we want or we do not want. So this is actually not just for policy. If you actually do not carefully plant the seed into your subconscious from your conscious to subconscious, you actually will planting the bad seed, bad stuff, to over there so easily. You can see, watch newspaper, all the newspaper, lots of the topics talk about negative because lots of people like to see some people's problem, disaster. So that's why it's full of negative. If you don't control yourself, normally our mind gonna be pick up a lot of conscious mind pick up lots of negative stuff. So in our subconscious is negative stuff. Okay, so our focus in our life directly affect the anchor our yourself to keep us concentrating our task. So I talk about the anchor. Okay, help to visualize the things we want. So once we manage about showing the diagram, we can planning printing. I was trying to say it's printing the C, to a D. I'm not sure that spell correct. The positive conscious material into our subconscious mind. Keep thinking and doing this for 21 or more days to allow the conscious printing to a subconscious. Your conscious mind will be cleansed out with super positive matters. So this is what I have found that worked for me. The diagram reminds me of how each component work together to achieve the goal. I know it will work for you as well. Thank you so much, and you have a very blessed day. Bye bye.